start on. Zoom out your camera a little bit.
Oh, that's it. Is it my top of my head? Can I raise it? No.
All
Let
right.
me lower the seat.
All right. Cool. So I think Instagram is live. Twitch should be live. YouTube should be live.
All right.
Let me check, make sure audio is all set. Let me make sure. Talk to make sure I can see if I can hear you.
Natalie's watching Severance now. Literally, as soon as we stopped, as soon as you left, boom, put it on. You gotta know what she's talking about. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like watching certain moments now, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's so obvious that this is what this is.
Yeah. All right, your audio's set. Twitch is live. Yes. No. Yeah, Twitch is live. And Instagram is now live.
Yeah, I'm getting those Instagram notifications.
All right, cool. So I think we should be all good. So,
we're back.
We're back. We're ready. Finally. Sorry for the delays, everybody. Riasat, what's good? We see you in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another One Piece live stream, live reaction for One Piece chapter 1142. What I'm afraid of.
Yes, sir.
Riasat, we are doing good. We are chilling over here. Loki ate the aura fruit. They call him Sunjin Loki.
Sunjin. Yo, it rolls off the tongue. Honestly, with his character design, they're not too far off. It's easy for that man to pull off some aura farming. Light work for him. Barely an inconvenience.
And he told me, "Don't hate on It's Always Sunny, Corey. I never hated on It's Always Sunny."
Is that when we were talking about the Abbott Elementary crossover?
That's when I was saying, if you're not used to It's Always Sunny, don't just go watch It's Always Sunny if you only used to Abbott.
It's a jarring experience.
It's OD, bro.
It's definitely a fun ride. Love It's Sunny.
It's OD. But let's do some house cleaning real quick before we get into the chapters. Just us two tonight. Well, we know we're keeping it chill over here. So Danny is going to start streaming Blue Lock on Wednesday. Whenever chapters come out. I guess it's every week. You say it's every week, but you got a break week this one time.
Yeah, I know. Foot in my mouth. Jesus. But yeah, those live streams I'm gonna do live streams and then a quick chapter review up at the end. Live streams are gonna happen here on the One Piece podcast channel, whilst the manga reviews itself will be on my personal side channel.
Yeah, and we'll be sure to link it into the descriptions for the Blue Lock live stream, so people can start to help you build your community over there on your personal channel. Help Danny get this rolling old Danny up and running.
Yeah, man. It won't just be Blue Lock too. There'll be other series. I might fool around with. Whoa! I don't want to say it that way. I might do some Ichi the Witch, because that series I think has the potential to really pop off in the coming years.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe on top of Blue Lock, I'll do Embers, and then this just will become a football YouTube channel.
Yeah, man. I mean, at this point, you read a lot of the manga. You read a lot more manga than me and Kimmy read, so that's your opportunity to really, yap about it to the masses.
Dude, this past weekend, it feels good for me since I've been a reader for so long and I've cycled through so many series that have started. I was talking Fairy Tail, Bleach, Naruto, like back when everything was like going on weekly.
Yeah.
I'm finally back to the point where I have so much to look forward to on a weekly basis. Because at one point in time, it was just One Piece if it wasn't on break, Black Clover, My Hero, and JJK, which are top series, but that was kind of it. As far as Shonen Jump is concerned. But I think we have a really good cast of series on the platform.
Nice. Shay, what's going on? Shay hit you with, I will definitely catch up and try to support my GOAT, Danny. Not you being somebody's GOAT.
Oh man, thank you, Shay. Well, listen, I'm not your goat. Not after my severance tape.
Not after, you are not my GOAT. You're
Yo.
definitely not. More like was Chinchilla, maybe.
Danny LeBeau got the respect. I'll take it, Genesis. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have watched Severance, because that's me and Corey's beef lately.
Yeah. And Reese, I've been reading Fire Punch. It's good so far. I've heard some things about Fire Punch.
Yeah, that was from the creator of Chainsaw Man.
Oh, really?
Tatsuki Fujimoto, I think his name is. Yeah, it's his like original series.
It's so really he's doing Chainsaw Man and that at the same time?
No, Fire Punch ended years ago. That was his like first series that he worked on. It's on Shonen Jump if you ever wanted to check it out.
Oh, okay. I wonder if there's gonna be an anime soon.
No, if there was going to be it's very graphic. If there was going to be a series, they would have like done it already, I feel. But hey, what do I know?
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to get into this chapter? Should I give you the honor of reading the cover story?
I haven't done a cover story in a minute, it feels. Boom! One Piece chapter 1142 titled, What Am I Afraid Of? Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 28. Give back the sword and girls. Thunder Bagua! As you see Yamato coming in, clubbing the shit out of Who's Who, knocking the sword out of his hand and giving him a concussion. All right, finally we get some action. We knew this was going to happen. I'm glad that they didn't draw it out, you know, with like a cover story of Yamato coming out of the curtains, coming out of the woodwork like, yo, what's going on? So, you know.
Listen, we can't complain, right? She did something. Hopefully they just hurry up, and we've been saying it already. At this point, it's just repeating it, but it's just because Oda's just taking too long to do it. Just let Page 1 and OT be a scabbard, and let's just move on to the next place we're going to protect. Just let's. Yeah. Now I wonder what's going to happen with Who's Who. Are they going to put him back in jail, or is Who's Who going to be like, you know what? I'm going to stick around you until I could beat you.
I feel like it. Yeah, maybe something like that, or maybe Yamato just subjugates him, just sheer dominance.
Yeah,
you know, hits him with that Conqueror's Haki, and he like falls in line. But I doubt that he'll go back to jail. I just feel like it's like it would be such a waste for a character like him to be in jail, especially because like Oda clearly liked him enough to like keep him around.
Yeah,
you know, he didn't put he put Queen and King in jail, murdered Black Maria. So
well, we don't know yet.
Oh, I thought that was like common knowledge. Black Maria is like in the grave. Is that not the case?
You never know with Oda, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was pretty graphic. She like broke her whole back.
It was pretty graphic. He said nobody's coming back from that.
Yo, Oda went there.
Genesis said Fire Punch is something else. ...
I told you, bro. I told you.
Like, is that a bad thing or a good thing?
It's very graphic. It's very like it's out there. Look at Chainsaw Man. Look at some of the shit that you see in Chainsaw. Your homie's getting throw up in his mouth.
Yo, when that happened, dude, I almost had to. I turned the episode off. I think I was like, nah, y'all doing too much.
The secondhand cringe was so real. I was like, oh
no, going crazy. And Shade said, I was laughing so hard watching Danny get cooked by Kimmy's takes this latest episode of the pod.
What was it?
Everything, bro. Remember,
no,
members only.
Oh,
they saw the episode already. He's over here like, what do you mean? That. I didn't get cooked yet. He's like, oh, they saw the episode.
Wait. Which part are we talking about? The Severance part?
No, the Naruto part.
Oh yeah, man, dude, I was fighting for my life with those Naruto openings, guys. I don't know. Listen, I don't know about that comment, but I felt like I was speaking for the chat that whole video.
You would definitely the chat will repeat everything you said and worse. We'll have to moderate it when that comes out, but you definitely were speaking for the chat with your annoyance.
Yeah, and I was holding it back. I think you know that.
Oh yeah, you was about to go crazy.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be fair.
Word. All right, first 2 pages.
Let's do it. Here we're cut into the walrus school, and we're seeing a shadowy snake-like figure sneaking up on the children. Teacher, help us, teacher! There's a huge snake in the schoolyard. It must be Jormungandr. It's the snake that brings an end to the week. You mean Saturday? It's gonna eat us. Everyone in the school run as the kids running away looking like, I don't know, they look like Usopp to me the way they're running like that, especially the kid on the bottom left.
Yeah.
It's like a little chubby Usopp.
Chubby Usopp, giant Usopp.
Cut to faculty room Walrus School. We've got trouble, teachers. There's a really enormous snake out there, a beast from the underworld. What's it doing here in the sun world? I only hope we can evacuate everyone in time, says math teacher Mr. Blade. Ooh. We should call the chiefs.
Hey, bro, a whole different name than the other translation.
Well, I don't even remember what it was.
Not Mr. Blade.
Principal Tusk. He definitely had a cooler name in the early translations.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we know Big Ange. But in the meantime, the children are in danger. Teacher is going to gobble a gear up. As you see some kid fall to his knees, begging and screaming for help. My baby.
My baby. The guy.
So what do you think of these 2 pages, man?
I mean, it's nothing too crazy. At first, I thought that shadowy snake was like Killingham, like transformed or something. But obviously that wasn't the case. That's what I just thought at first from far. I only saw the silhouette. But I mean, you get introduced to some more people that's at the school. It's we knew that the kids were in danger. We knew this is inevitable. So I just
when I first saw these pages and the way I saw the dragon drawn, I'm like, yo, is this a fan art? Like, what is going on? I knew there was something funky about it from like the beginning. I didn't think it was real. I didn't think I was really reading the chapter.
Yeah, these kids is punks, bro. Gotta make Elbaf great again.
Yep. The next 2?
Yeah, well, yeah. Shade said the Naruto part. He said, "Nah, I can't let anybody disrespect our queen Kimmy like that. No matter how much, no matter how much wrong she was."
Oh, you're not a Naruto fan. That's what it is.
He said, "No matter how wrong she was, I'm gonna let her rock."
Nah, she was. I'm 10 toes down.
And then Jensen said, "Watch Usopp still do nothing in this arc."
Yo,
we'll see.
We'll talk about that more later.
We'll see. Risa said Usopp needs to clutch up, or else they need to spin back the block and pick up Yamato. Yo, it's gonna be Usopp versus Killingham, but we'll get there.
All right, we'll get there.
All right, I'll take the next 2 pages. Move it, as we see a man running down with horns on his head. It looks like a walrus pulling up with a hammer, well, a nail hammer or something. As we see the snake glancing at him, Gwah! Cracks him in the head as the kid ducks. As the snake looks up, all of a sudden we see Saul jumping down from a tree. Sorry I'm late. Watch out, Tusk. Midterm X-Slam.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Midterm X-Slam. Slapping him down with a hockey blast. Gah!
Ugh, I hate that. It's such a dad like joke of a name of an attack.
So corny.
Midterm X-Slam.
So corny.
I feel like somebody would have said that at UA in My Hero.
Well, in the other's translation, it said final exorcization.
Okay, that's even worse.
So I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with like a final exam.
Yeah. No. Of course.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see that Saul's got armament hockey. All right, Saul.
Like we had, Shay was bringing up in my other stream. He was like, "Yeah, we had to assume like vice admirals and all that stuff at least have armament hockey, but it's nice to see it. You know what I mean? Him put the work."
Yeah, of course. You know, he wasn't vice admiral for nothing.
Yeah, word. Shay said, "I love Naruto, but let's be honest, the openings weren't that great."
I disagree, but that's okay. We can't agree on everything. I'm like I said, 10 toes down. I'm gonna die on the hill. Naruto, listen, are they all bangers? No. Look at how many filler openings there were. Jesus Christ.
It's not that many, bro. You keep saying that.
Bro, there's 29 compared to most anime.
But you said filler openings.
Okay, there's maybe like 3.
It's like 3 or 4 because for some reason you thought the first part of Naruto had like mad openings.
It had 9?
9.
That's still a lot for like a lot of anime.
For 200 episodes?
Listen, I don't know the ratio of episodes to openings with all forms of anime, but Naruto had a lot of openings, all right? And they can't all be bangers, but respectfully, Naruto has a lot of good openings.
What
Not
do you?
as Kimmy only gave like two A's, but I would have given at least 5.
What
That's
is
just me.
what is it scoring on the midterm exam? You think they get like a 70%? Like you think 70% of the openings are bangers?
No, I'm not gonna say bangers. I'm gonna say really good. I think maybe 50.
Okay, 50. See,
50
you
could be
brought yourself down.
bangers.
You was realistic. You said, I can't. He's like, I can't in good confidence say 70%.
70% are really good, but I'm not gonna say they're A tier, you know. But like Jesus Christ, compared to some of the others out here, look at Solo Leveling. They're suffering with such a terrible opening. It's only season 2.
They got 2 openings and they both mid.
Terrible. The ending though, I really like season 2's ending, not season 1's ending. Season 1, 0 for 2.
Joseph said, I don't even like Naruto. There's opinions, then there's this lie. LOL.
Oh my god, yo, Naruto's catching heat. Then Reset said Naruto Shippuden has better openings than OG Naruto. That's
valid.
100%. That's undisputable.
All right, you got the next 2?
Let's do it. All right, we're still seeing these kids crying and screaming. What? Mr. Principal. Oh my back. Thanks for the help, Saul.
He just like me for real.
Yeah, man. Don't mention it. Where'd the snake come from, though? Mr. Saul, former giant pirate Tusk, now principal. You used to be a warrior too, Mr. Principal? The rumors were true. Mr. Saul is a super duper strong. He was in the Navy, right? That's really cool. There are monsters like this in the Sun World, Saul? Out comes Robin and Chopper peeking out of Saul's beard, trying to see what's going on. Not really. They're more like the usual wild animals. Chopper, this enormous. Pause.
Yeah.
Sorry about the scare, children. Thank you, Mr. Saul. Hey, Mr. Wolf. Huh? What is it now, says Chopper. And here we're cutting to inside the school. Nani? Mr. Wolf, what happened to you? As you see the gym teacher, Mr. Wolf, bleeding out on the floor.
Get in the chopper. Get down.
Get to the chopper. Oh, man. All right. So, yeah, we're seeing more of the chaos of what's unfolding.
Your boy Sunjin Loki summoned Tusk?
Summoned Tusk with the hammer?
That's the principal name, right? Tusk?
Yeah. Tusk. He got a lot of hammers we're seeing in Elbaf. Oh, shit. I just remembered that Saul has a peg leg. Damn, he was over here climbing that tree on a peg leg?
Going crazy Saul. On one leg, bro.
I love okay, you just went up.
The Saul stocks are up.
Yeah, man.
Buy
you
now.
Can fight like that with a peg leg?
Buy it now. Recess said Free Run Season 2 comes out January 2026. Jesus Christ.
Take your time. Take your time. Long. I can wait.
That's all so right. Long. Yeah, I don't need it that bad. Not feeding. I really like Fearing, but like I'm not itching for like I need it right away. It was a nice slow series, and like I'll enjoy the weekly experience when it comes. You know what I mean?
If it was a 12 episode season, then yeah, I'd be like, no,
but we got 24 apps.
You know, bro, it was longer. I think it was 27, 28.
Like 28. Oh yeah, it was like 28.
Yeah, man.
Word, that's just crazy. You know what's coming out mad far from now that we got a trailer for, and I'm like, well, not even a trailer, like a teaser for it. And I was like, why y'all showing the teaser now? Shrek 5. No.
Oh my god, I hate. Yeah,
bro. December 2026. Don't show that.
I'm gonna be a different person by that point.
We might not even be here.
True. Everyone's talking about Zendaya being like the daughter, and it's like, guys.
Well, people was hating on the animation style of it, and I was like, guys, this is like 2 years out. What are we talking about? It's not.
Yeah, but they have to speak up because look at what happened with Sonic. You know,
you got to make sure, right?
People got what they wanted.
Well, I think the Shrek fans are definitely crazier than the Sonic fans.
Probably. Honestly, Shrek fans, I love Shrek. I'm a huge Shrek fan.
Did you see Puss in Boots?
Swamp Green right here. Look at your sweater.
Yeah, you seen Puss in Boots, right? The new one?
Yo, Mika, the Last Wish.
The Last Wish? I cried, dude.
So yeah, man.
It was so good.
Dude, with the what's the name? With the bears? The three
bears and Goldilocks?
Yo, that killed me.
I was sitting here like, y'all not about to make me cry over this. I'm like, damn, son, that was
this family is just right. Got me, bro.
This family is just right. Yo,
yeah, no, it's a great series.
Listen, I know it looks crazy, Shade, but like at the same time, this
Whoa.
2 years out. They did that Shrek 5 trailer because everybody was coming at how they looked. I'm like, that shit is not ready. It's gonna come a long time ago. A long time from now. Just said, wish Invincible took the same approach with Fear. I have not watched Invincible since season 1.
Season 2 was good. Honestly, there were a lot of moments that gagged me. I haven't started season 3 yet, and at this point, well, that's because I was watching Severance. I need to catch up on Yellow Jackets. I'm just gonna wait for like Invincible to be over so I could just binge it because that's definitely the kind of show you can binge.
Yeah,
that does not need to be a
it's
weekly
not. I don't want to say
experience.
mindless, but like it's easy watch.
Yeah. So no worries there.
Let's see, TBATE. What's that?
House, no, not House of Dragons. I couldn't tell you.
It's being animated by Studio ACAT. The show is cooked.
The beginning after the end.
What's that?
That's it's a series I think that's based off of a manhwa. Or maybe not. I could 100% be wrong. But yeah, I've seen a trailer for it. It looks really good. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know much about it, honestly.
But yeah. Anything else in the chapter you want to talk about? I mean, besides Mr. Wolf, like how'd he get washed up?
I'm happy that Robin and Chopper are now in the thick of it. So clearly they're not going to be like hanging out in the library.
That's the thick of it?
That's the thick of it, bro.
Into the thick of it?
You know he don't put beard oil in that.
Oh no.
So yeah, now they're gonna be like more involved.
We gotta get them some
It's
Harrys.
not gonna be like, oh, they're all the way in the library. What are they gonna do? You know, but I kind of wish that there was a little bit more that Robin had to do in the library. It feels like it was just story time over there real quick.
I mean, I think she did what I don't think there's anything else left besides that Harley text. I think that was in regards to information we were gonna get in this arc. That and the mural, was probably all
that to come back into play. Like I want the library trip to have been like meaningful to the story in some way, not just her taking a tour. Which
I mean, her being the library is what gave the words for the mural, right? If it was just the mural alone, we wouldn't. If she wasn't in the library, we wouldn't have a text to go along with Frankie seeing the mural at the same time. So I think that's what that was for. It'll come back up once the arc is, over, or like when we find out more information, or maybe Scopper gives us the final poneglyph and things like that. It'll come back in for sure. I just think that now shit is hitting the fan and we don't got no time for no pleasantries.
Yeah, fair.
All right, next 2 pages. Forget me. What about the children? Huh? Teacher, Ilva and the others wandered off somewhere. What? Where? Hello, are you Luffy's friend? That's right. Did Luffy do something to you? This is the punk ass kid from the swings. He's just tapping. He's like, be careful, Mr. Saul. You mustn't touch the children. Huh? Which way'd Ilva and them go? That way, toward the beach. Mr. Saul, what happened to them? They fell asleep and wouldn't talk to us. Asleep? But you said they were walking. Yeah. They're all asleep and won't respond to us. Come back. Where are you going? Blow the horn. Warn the whole country. Not the whole country, Tusk. That's going overboard. This is a normal state of affairs, Saul. Look at the forest. Saul looks shocked.
I don't know what that was. My horn was really. Whoa. All right, if we're doing calls.
Oh, this nigga showing off.
Little talent.
I can't whistle, bro. You lucky.
What's that Hunger Games thing?
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't whistle, bro.
That's close enough.
But yeah, what do we think is going on here? They can't touch these.
I'm assuming that arrow has something to do with it. The moment you try to like change the course of the direction, you get hit by something. It has something to do with that, because once the arrow is set, it has to go in that direction.
Well, I'm thinking it's a full combination, right? I'm thinking this is a combination of Gunko's move with what we find out will be Killingham's move.
Right, but I'm talking about like why you shouldn't touch the children.
I think that's Somers.
Oh, you think that's Somers?
We don't know his ability yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. But clearly Robin's going to be the one to figure out. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Saul's armament hockey can do something about the direction.
Yo, Shade is going crazy.
What?
Oda is guiding us to the right path. Teachers should never touch children, even in real life.
Yo, you didn't even need to say that.
Well, the funny thing is, I was about to say a sentence before he was about to go, and before I said it, I said I didn't like the way that sentence sounded, so I shut up.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Yeah, so they can't touch these," and I was like,
yeah. Otherwise, they'd get divine punishment.
But this punk ass kid don't want no smoke. She's like, "Did Luffy do something to you?" Yeah, he pushed me on a swing.
Yeah, I pushed them a little too hard.
But this is very covert planning. It's almost like they can't really do anything to stop these kids.
Yeah. Honestly, this kind of is almost like a game. You know,
right.
Just human. Yeah.
Take next two.
Yep. It looks like we're getting some reactions from Saul, Robin, and Chopper as they look up into the sky, out into the horizon. What? There are more monsters there? Where do they come from? See? Abnormal, right? Mr. Principal, the children are passing out. What's wrong, everyone? Hang in there. Gambare, gambare. What now?
Gambare.
I just don't understand. Get up, kids. Get up. What's happening? Shocked as Robin and Chopper look on in horror. Chopper's jumping into action, though. Let me down there, Saul. I'll take a look at them. Thank you. Please do. I'm at a loss. The first thing we should do is stop the children and get them to safety. Yeah, Chopper, he loves kids, man. He did it in Punk Hazard, and he's doing it again here.
He's a doctor, man. He has to help everybody.
Doctor what?
He's a doctor. He has to help everybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you... Never mind. Yeah, he's about to be a pediatrician. He's going to open up his own practice. Next page, Underworld. Cut into Underworld in Elbaf. You thought that leaving one leg trapped in Sea Prism Stone would contain the true extent of my power? That was foolish of you. If you want to save Elbaf, undo the final cuff now. You'll soon see if I'm really helpless or not in this condition, as you see Loki holding his hammer. Loki, hey, what's his deal, says Sanji. Better hurry up. If I keep landing blasts, eventually they'll hit something, and the fires will spread. You know what Elbaf is susceptible to, don't you? As he laughs on. So that's a great page of Loki there.
Yeah, let's try to tackle this one in order, right? The big monsters. At first, I thought that these were like, I thought Loki was already acting up, and I thought all the underworld monsters were like running away from like the bottom. Like like commotion. Sometimes animals leave from commotion. So that's what I thought was just happening at first. I thought maybe it was just silhouettes. And then I thought like a hockey blast happened to knock these kids out. So like, are we assuming these kids got knocked out by hockey or by devil fruit ability? What do you think?
I think that the kids are just knocked out because they're like changing plans a little bit. I think that.
Well, I'm saying
I think that the people. Yeah, I know. I'm saying that that's part of the ability that they're seeing, that the teachers are getting involved now. The people who are behind this, who we know are the Holy Knights, are seeing that the principals and the teachers are doing something about it. And for now, instead of moving the children along, they're going to send in the big guns to come, make them weak, and then again try to extract the children.
But I'm saying, like, what do you think is making the kids go to sleep?
The same ability that put them to sleep. I mean, the same ability that kind of like
repeated exactly what I said.
The same person who's making them sleepwalk is the same person who's making them not walk.
Well, what's making them walk is GUNKO.
Okay, so then she turned off her abilities.
Well, I'm talking about the combination. There's definitely a combination of things happening, right?
It's their abilities. What else is it going to be?
I know, but
hockey
like,
or devil fruit?
The sleeping thing could be a hockey or devil fruit, but could it be Killingham's devil fruit? Could it be Soma's devil fruit? We don't necessarily know what's causing what, right? As we get into the chapter, we know what's giving them the walking ability is not the sleeping thing. That's GUNKO's arrow. That's the only reason they're walking, right? Yeah. But we don't know if what's keeping them from touching the kids is the same thing that's making the kids go to sleep, or if it's the same thing that's creating the nightmares as we get more into the chapter. We don't know whose is whose power. And plus the other way that we've seen people get put to sleep is hockey from far.
Conqueror's hockey, yeah.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like maybe it could be that as well. I'm not
I
sure.
wouldn't jump to that conclusion because again, I don't want to harp on the fact that we didn't see any Black Lightning, but also like we would have seen who's gonna have Conqueror's hockey. Is Shamrock gonna have Conqueror's hockey too?
Shamrock's
Which
gone.
is fine. Exactly, he's gone, so we know it's
Somers.
not him. You can't just be giving everybody Conqueror's hockey. I don't think any of these 3 Holy Knights. I don't think if anyone would have it, yes, it would be Somers. I don't think so though.
Okay. Let's see. Shade said Loki is the real mythical god. Zod in the chat was good. Kidnap the kids, please. Chill.
What's up, Zod?
Chill. And then Jen said R. Kelly a Holy Knight. Actually, that makes sense. He the pipe. Chill.
Oh, yo, what is this chat?
We going crazy, guys. It's Monday. It's Monday.
Started.
The time changed, and y'all know how to act. I mean, well, the time changed for us because we still live by daylight saving times here. Shout out to everybody who doesn't have to live through it.
Yeah.
Loki's size.
Like, what do you even do?
What do you
even Harujin looks like
he looks like a fucking wimp compared to bro.
Loki could field goal punt Harujin across the island.
Okay. So at this point, would we think that he's big enough to just walk alongside the Sunny?
No, like Zunisha? No, I don't think so.
Cause like, bro,
the ocean's deep, bro.
The ocean's deep. No, I believe you. I'm just saying because like how people say like Loki can like he might join the crew, right? So I'm like,
I think that'd be the dumbest thing ever if he's just walking next to the Sunny.
He just carries the Sunny under his shoulder.
Terrible.
All right, guys, I'm gonna put you on top of the Grand Line. Here you go.
I would hate that.
I would hate that. No wonder Logo said no. She didn't want to die.
Yeah, she didn't want it. She couldn't handle it.
No.
It really seems like that Thriller Bark arc is really coming into play here because they already got experience. For anybody who wants to shit on Thriller Bark,
well, some people would say that they didn't need it and it was extra stuff that they just could have went without, and it was just taking too long and dragging.
See, guys,
all you needed was nothing happened, but everything else you didn't need, right?
I don't feel that way about that subject material. Other people do in that specific content, but okay. We're not going to get into it. This is another severance argument between the two of us. We're not going to explain the logistics or the details behind that, but you will see them in our newest episode this week. So
Skip Skypea. Skip Skypea. I still can't believe people used to say Skip Skypea, bro. Well, people still say it to this day. They don't know.
Those are the Indiana Jones haters. Wow. Shade said it must have been hard to be Loki's older brother. A moment of silence for that guy. Yo, Harujin definitely did not haze Loki.
Oh, well, maybe Loki hit a random growth spurt.
Yeah, right.
At one point.
One day he's flicking him in the forehead. Next day, boom.
Wildin'. All right. But shout out to Loki also like letting people know, like, because we did get the line last chapter talking about, oh, you know what like the weakness of Elbaf is, right? Like, don't mess with me, which we kind of assumed that the whole fire and lightning thing might have something to do with him, since they've been saying that he was starting fires as a kid a lot.
Yeah. He's a little dickhead.
Royal T, Usopp versus Perona, one of the best fights Thriller Bark slept on.
100%. Pure comedy, start to finish.
Gold. Hi, Natalie.
Hey, Natalie.
Hey. Yo, send some money, Natalie.
Yo, she just fed you.
She just fed me. Thanks. But yeah, should I get to the next 2 pages?
Yeah, that's all you.
I can bring you all to ruin. Stop it, Loki! As Loki slams into the Atom Tree, going hard with his hammer. Zoro trying to brush off. Luffy looking shocked. Sanji looking disgruntled. Rumble. We see the thunder coming down as the new giant warrior pirates look at the sky. A lightning coming down, but for some reason the sword is missing. Don't know where the sword went. Striking the tree of Elbaf, and we see a fire erupt. Was that thunder? There's fire on the south side of the island, Chief Ja Rule. Did you hear a horn too? Anything but fire. We must put it out.
Yo, Loki literally went thunder, thunder, thunder. Ho!
Bro said, Toma, hold that.
Dude, that panel of
Clap,
him
hey.
swinging that hammer.
Clap, hey.
Hey, it looks really good. And that top panel though, we're seeing some black lightning.
We see some black
the hammer.
Yo, is all right. So bro got Sea Stone on, right?
Uh-huh.
So that means this isn't his devil fruit power.
True.
Is bro hockey so crazy that he can summon lightning like that? I mean, we seen it split the sky. We seen it do other things with clouds. Mm-hmm. Now I don't want to listen, bro. Hockey has been, it's like spiral power. It's like the Force. Motherfucker's been doing anything with hockey. No, she did not. Natalie, no. Oh my God. Girl.
That's so sweet though.
Thank you, Natalie.
Can't say she don't support.
She got me feeling bad. I gotta send it back. I'm gonna sell her. Genesis man. Thundercat reference. Y'all showing y'all age. Oh God. Yo, what you mean?
Did they just remake Thundercats? Come on.
No, don't do that. There was a recent one on Cartoon Network. Thank you, Natalie, for supporting us. We really, really appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna order you some Uber Eats. I'm gonna send something over there, but not for Danny.
Yeah, I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. They remade Thundercats. Don't play us like that.
It is old though. It is.
It's like G.I. Joe. Go Joe.
I wouldn't be surprised if they remade that soon too.
I mean, they still be making movies, right? Aren't they going to expand? Well, actually, no. They had G.I. Joe at the end of the Transformers movie, the Rise of the Beast one.
They did? I watched Rise Up, but wait, was it after the credits? I didn't watch after the credits. See, why the fuck would there be an after credits?
He said, "Why would there be an after?" He mad. He said, "What do you mean there was after?" That's the
now I'm gonna have to look it up.
Credit. Bro missed the Sonic one and he missed this one.
Yeah, only Marvel's has after credit scenes. Natalie says that she's our biggest fan.
Ganbare, not Ganbare. No, that's good luck. How you say thank you again?
Arigato, bro.
Oh. Damn. Why you had to hit me like that? He's like, arigato, bro.
Royalty.
I am African American and Mark.
Royalty, Loki Lightning Bolt is huge. It's bigger than the giant castle and mountains on Elbaf. It's wild how powerful the attack was, and Loki did that casually.
So, like, is the hammer the power? Does the only Vegapunk knows how to give a item a devil fruit, right? Or is the hammer so old?
Unless from olden ancient times? Technology,
right?
That's probably what it was, because Vegapunk probably, for all we know, these kind of weapons that have devil fruit powers have been passed down throughout the lineage.
Yeah, and then Vegapunk copied it somehow, maybe.
Yeah, was able to figure out how to do it because of like a previous, what's the term, like rediscovered technology? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's funny because Loki says, if I keep landing blasts, eventually something will hit. Shit, that man first hit, he's already batting 1,000.
Yeah. Well, I think right now he's not really trying to destroy Elbaf. He's trying to protect it. Because like there is some verbiage that the way it's worded is like, if you want to save Elbaf, undo the final cuff now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's not really trying to do anything. He wants to protect Elbaf. He wants to stop them. Loki has never, but this whole time I've been saying, yeah, he ain't bad, bro. It ain't all it cracked up to be.
Do you think Luffy's like recognizing that, recognizing those true intentions behind his words?
Yeah,
kind of like the snail. Remember the snail that he was talking to with the beard?
So I got a theory about that snail.
You want to bring it up now?
Who you think it is? I think I figured out who I think it is. I think it was Morris who had a video.
It was somebody who had a video. It might have been Grand Line. I don't remember. But they were saying that the snail was Chief Ja Rule.
So I was thinking that the snail was Marcus Mars, and Marcus Mars is a traitor. I saw a video saying that, and I like that. That there's one
Interesting.
traitor amongst the girls say.
Okay, but why
But it
would he
could be
be
Ja
talking
Rule.
about
I think it could be Ja Rule.
it? Just because the beard was just so similar.
But had the same Marcus. It had the same beard as Marcus Mars. Look at Marcus Mars and look up that Dendemushi. Also, Wizzo with the $5 super chat. I'm the biggest fan. Yo, shout
Oh,
out to Wizzo with the super chat.
Wizzo, thank you for the match. Natalie, what are you gonna do?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Appreciate you, Wizzo. Always showing love. We really, really appreciate it. Rhea said, what's my beef with Aang? Oh my God. I don't have.
He just doesn't think that he's him.
Damn. Wait,
Not for Katara, at least.
I mean, how do you feel about Aang?
Yeah, I fucks with him. I really liked the way he went about things throughout the story. I think that Aang being a monk and trying to resolve things peacefully, like Aang was definitely empathetic and emotionally intelligent. Sometimes when like he would meet people, like he's very much like Luffy in that way, where he can kind of get like a really good read on people. And he knew how to talk to people. He knew how to be funny. He knew how to be charming. I'm not saying he was Prince Charming, but he knew to turn on that boyish charm of his. He at the end of the day, people liked him, and that's really admirable. I don't dislike Korra, but Korra wasn't a likable person at all. All right. I would drink with her. I would have a drink with her, but I could understand how she wouldn't be a lot of people's cup of tea.
Yeah.
Aang, very much is a people person. I like, as a character, I like Aang a lot.
Yeah. My beef with Aang is so simple as a character, which makes it extremely easy to like. I think he is
like a Tanjiro kind of character.
He's almost like a Tanjiro. He's almost like a Deku. He's so regular and basic. And yes, he has had moments that has tested his patience, his virtues, whether or not how peaceful he wants to be about things. But in regards to judge a character, I don't think it's the same way Luffy has. And for purposes of the plot helped him through the show more than anything. Like he had mad guidance to kind of do everything, whereas like Korra's character was dealing with having less guidance and less of a crew, of a team. Like Aang had a whole team around him, whereas Korra, it was her and a bunch of C squad.
Yeah, 100%. And Aang at least got to talk to all the other avatars. Korra did for a little bit,
and
then it was a wrap.
And Aang was he's a goody two shoes. I hate goody two shoe characters. It offers me no nuance. And in the most respectable way I can say, it appeals too easy to the simple mind of a preteen or a young kid. Like, of course you love Aang because he's what you maybe thought you would want to be when you were 10, 11, 12. Maybe you were not as maybe a bully, or you wasn't like as like outgoing or as confident in yourself. And maybe he's a very easy person to put yourself into because he is such a blank slate, in my opinion. He doesn't really push.
Because nice isn't a personality.
Yes.
Being nice.
Like nice is his personality, but he's so easily like it's like an easy mirror. Every kid can easily see themselves in Aang, which I think makes it so that more people is like, nah, really fuck with Aang. Aang connects with me. But at the same time, when that version of Avatar came out, at least for us, because we were there when it happened, we were kids.
How do you know so much about it? I was there.
I was there.
I love that meme.
I was there. We experienced Avatar at a younger age, and when Korra came out, I was already an adult. So those themes that Korra was hitting at with like a teenage character, with hitting more just nuance and doing it way more, trying its best, but not doing a great job, but trying its best to give a political theme, give political action within it, having different antagonists that had totally different reasons for doing what they were doing, versus Avatar had the easy thing of only having one antagonist. It was broken up into one book, but there was only one antagonist that had to balance.
True. And I know we're getting a movie later, but I don't think that it's gonna really like make that much of a difference.
Yeah, I don't hate Aang as a character. It's more like I think the Aang glaze is too high and it doesn't balance out with the Korra hate.
I think people misconstrued their love for Aang than their love for the original series. You know, because Aang is just not. He's great. I like him. I just said a lot of really good things about him. But like, shit, even in the original series, he's not in my top 3 favorite characters.
He's,
it's gonna be Zuko. It's gonna be
Zuko.
And honestly, it's a tie between Zuko, Toph, and then it's a tie between Katara and her brother.
Yeah. Shit, I might even go with the Ty Lee or the fucking Zuko's crazy ass sister or Uncle Iroh.
Oh, that's right. And that, I'm sorry, Aang's not even top 5. Let's just say top 5. He's not there, but he's a great character. I like him. I like him a lot.
Where Korra as a series suffered, where like a lot of people don't really care about all the other characters in it, and I can't force you to. It's fine, huh?
It's important. Yeah, you said like a lot of people don't care, but it's important.
Yeah, they're important, but they don't care about Bolin. They don't care about Mako. They don't care about Sasami is her name. Asami. They don't care about Tenzin, and they're all adult characters. They're not kids. It's so easy to like kids. They're so pure. Oh, so cute. Oh, they're just trying their best. Whereas teenagers and adults make mistakes, and all those characters in Korra was making mistakes left and right because that's what we do. I fuck something up every day.
Adults do not have their shit together.
Yeah,
you have fake it till you make it.
Word. But that's the end of the Aang tangent. You want to get into the next 2 pages?
Oh, it's me?
Yep.
All right. We're cutting back to the Walrus School. Mr. Saul, Mr. Principal, I recognize those monsters, says Big Ange. You do, Big Ange? It was earlier today. Loki has a huge hammer. Pause. And he destroys the world. No, he doesn't. The one who destroys the world is Nika. Look. Oh, he's scary. No, look. Loki is scarier. No way, bro. Obviously, the scariest thing of all is Fenrir, the giant wolf. Don't stand on your desk, children. It's ghosts. The undead drawer. Storms. Nidhogg, the lightning dragon. Jormungandr. My mom.
My mom. My mom.
My mom. Was it Muscle Man?
Oh.
Is everybody finished?
Show. Sorry, I'm done.
Teacher, if I have to think of so many scary things, I'm going to have a nightmare tonight. Sorry, Eva. I'm happy to see so much personality and creativity in all these drawings and essays, though. You all got so much imagination and expression. As she stares off. All of those things are what the children drew based on the prompt of what they were afraid of. But that's ridiculous, says Principal Tusk. So
boom. Zah with the $5 super chat. Can we kill Saul off? Oh, he sucks. Kidnap those lame kids too. Yeah.
Thank you, Zah.
Thank you, Zah. Greatly appreciate it.
But damn, why Saul gotta catch a stray?
Why are you trying to get rid of Saul? I mean, Saul should have been dead.
Yeah, I agree.
But like now it's too late. It's too late. He's here now.
Yo, fuck these kids though, for real, huh?
Yo, listen, bro. He's got to get these kids these tough bones, bro.
Yeah, that's how war is how you get tough.
But Zah, we really appreciate it. Shout out to you. We gotta try to get back on there soon because he asked if I was free tonight, but I was like, nah, we're streaming tonight. But there's a break next week, so I'm sure one of us might be available. If you need one of us next week, or both of us, I'm not sure. There's no chapter next week, so we won't be streaming Monday, and we're not streaming Kagabachi next week. It's the week after.
Yeah, Shay just said thank God because he's got to catch up.
Word. The mega agenda is going great so far. Dead.
Make Elbaf great again. Let's go.
Let's go. A regular show was it. That's right. Regular show was a top tier show.
100%.
Top tier. How we feel about these 2 pages?
I mean, listen, Big Ange is on her Sherlock Holmes shit. So happy to see that. I mean, it didn't take much for her to realize like where are these all coming from.
Yeah.
But to know that there's a source material for these nightmares, like it's not just like the Pied Piper going into their dreams and seeing what everyone's most afraid of. You know, there is because I know a lot of people are like, oh, Usopp's gonna come over here and he's gonna give his nightmares and he's gonna overwhelm the power and that's how he's gonna break that. Maybe, sure, but there is like a source material. But you know what? It could go either way, truthfully. Exactly what I just said, plus the getting into their heads and seeing what
I
they're
think
afraid
it's
of.
definitely in the head thing because they haven't been in the village, so they wouldn't have seen those papers to like create those images. So I think it's more like it's bro walking around the dream world, maybe. It's because I'm thinking about One Piece Film Red, right? And sorry, Zod, I know you hate One Piece Film Red because of the music, but the fact that the Uta and the whole the monster they was fighting was able to go between two different worlds, right?
Yeah, like two different dimensions, the dream world and the real world.
Yeah, so maybe Oda is starting to play into that and bringing that ability with
I
what.
mean, look at the Door fruit. Remember Blue Nose fruit? That was
Yeah.
literally a different dimension. So it wouldn't be so far fetched for there to be a dream world.
Yo, bros, they out here using Sharingans.
Yeah, man. Yo, that dojutsu
Kamui,
go
that
hard.
Kamui.
That Kamui. No, it's that Tsukuyomi, bro.
Is that Tsukuyomi? No, Tsukuyomi is the
Kamui
attack
is the teleportation thing that Kakashi
to
does.
transfer into the dimension.
To transfer into the dimensions. Yeah, but if we're talking about like mind games, that's like ninjutsu, and that's Tsukuyomi.
Well, I'm talking about like
For all you Naruto fans.
for all you for all you Naruto fans.
Yo, I'm sorry, I never knew I'd have to defend Naruto so much.
He said, "I never thought this would be me today." He said, "The shit ended so long ago. I don't even read Boruto anymore."
Whoa, no, I read it monthly.
Oh, I haven't heard you talk about that shit in forever.
Well, it's it's kind of in a lull right now, but that's okay. Every series gets there.
Reese, I said that hospital scene in Evangelion. I've never seen Evangelion. I tried. I tried to watch the first episode.
Don't ever. But his shit crashed 3 times, guys. As if like my spirit itself was in the room turning that shit off.
He does not want me to watch Evangelion, bro. And I feel like I should watch it for the culture.
Yeah, you can watch it for the culture, but like take your time or don't.
Or don't.
It's okay.
Cartoons nowadays aren't as good. Yes, American cartoons
100%.
are nowhere near as good because anime has taken over. These kids just watch anime now. American cartoons, they insult the intelligence of its viewer for the most part, especially nowadays. A little bit more when we go back and watch those 90s and early 2000 cartoons, they were sneaking a lot more adult jokes in a more nuanced way. Now it's like it's either you're watching Big Mouth or you're watching I don't know, Teen Titans or Craig of the Creek or We Bear Bears.
Big Mouth. God help your soul. Big Mouth started off so strong and now it's just
or like Rick and Morty. The Rick and Morty boys.
Rick and Morty's another one. Jesus Christ.
I don't trust people who watch Rick and Morty anymore.
You know what's a really good example of the falling off of cartoons? It's like Bob's Burgers. I don't know if you ever really watched Bob's Burgers, but in the beginning, Bob's Burgers had like the first like 5 seasons raunchy. There's like a lot of dirty jokes in there, but yeah, like it's still very family friendly because again, you have to, if you know, you know. But after like, I think there's like 14 seasons, 15 seasons right now. After like the 6th season, it's really
like the Family Guy Family Guy-esque almost, like how it's just like
it's just
repetitive.
Too PG. It's yeah, sure. It's repetitive. They really dialed back on like the raunchiness, and they don't play around. It's too safe.
Yeah,
it's too safe. So,
Jess said, Film Red made me appreciate musicals. I love them. Danny hates musicals. I'm not a big fan of musicals, but if they got a really great story, like West Side Story and Wicked, then you can convince me into watching a musical for the plot. West Side Story is my shit. I don't know why. For some reason, it's always been my shit.
Don't remember West Side Story, so I can't say.
America. That's the one with like they had the white people in like brown faces being Puerto Ricans.
Oh my God, no, stop! I'm going to look up pictures of that. I don't remember. If I watched West Side Story, it was in like middle school, like and the teacher was too hungover to actually teach a lesson.
Let's see. Shay said all this is happening. The God's Knights haven't moved from their spot yet. Staying still. They on the hill looking like Jinbei and them and Wano when they was like watching from a distance.
Oh my God, they're supposed to be Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Oh my god, that looks terrible. Jesus Christ, not even a tan. Y'all couldn't just go outside and tan?
Bro, it's crazy. They had one Spanish person in it, and I think her character name, I don't think it was Maria. No,
I don't know.
I can't remember, but whatever. Let's see. Saint Soma's just chilling on his throne. Justice, I was just thinking about going to Bob's Burgers. Never mind. Damn.
No, watch the first few seasons. Again, the first few seasons are peak Bob's Burgers, but then you will see a decline.
Royalty says Killingham ability actually brings nightmares to life. It's way better than showering on. Not gonna lie, Killingham power is what people basically thought Aizen Bankai was gonna be. I did not know what Aizen's thing was gonna be at any point.
I didn't know that was how you spelled Killingham. I thought it was Kill. So kudos to you for recognizing that.
Yeah, they put it with a Q instead of like the Sasuke move Kirin.
Yeah,
like the dragon, but they used the Qs instead.
Okay.
Yeah. And Teen Titan Go need to end. Yes, they just have.
Is it still going on?
Yeah, they just pump out 10-minute, 11-minute episodes.
Do whatever you want.
It's satire. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a bad show. It has its audience. There's definitely good episodes of Teen Titans Go. They definitely don't take themselves too seriously. It is just a shame, but I know why. We'll never get like a real, true to Teen Titans revival from back in the day, because those shows didn't sell merchandise, and that's why all those DC shows failed from back in the day. They couldn't sell merchandise, so therefore
it's all about the merch.
It's all about the merch, bro. That's what people always think is like when people just watch it, it does nothing for them. They need you to buy merch. They need you to buy stuff, the DVDs. They need you to support physically outside of just watching it.
Just like YouTubers.
Just like YouTubers. Oh my God. All right, well, yeah, I mean, we'll just acknowledge, these kids just swallow all their, nightmares and things like that. So, final page. As we look upon the horizon, these things are a vision of the world that terrifies the children most. As we see what looks to be a fake Nika, we see a big mom all the way in the corner left. We see a giant brook, a ghost, Zeus, what seems to be maybe Loki, a Jormungandr, a bear with a helmet on, a Care Bear, I don't know what that is, and a giant bird. As we cut away to Killingham waking up. Okay, we're all ready to. Hey, good job there, Killingham. This time limit is until the kids reach the ship. Do you think you can get them back? Yeah. To know love is to wound one another. Say, GUNKO, are you afraid of anything? ... Doom. Niggas. Nika, sorry.
What? Oh my God, you got me there.
He's like, what did she say?
I was so locked in, and then in my head I was like Nika, and then oh man, I had to do a double take. I'm like, what?
What did she say?
Yo, this last panel with GUNKO saying Nika reminds me of this this chat that Riasat left saying that GUNKO could be emo in disguise.
I saw another theory as well. I like that theory, but I don't think emo would do all that.
How come? King leads by example.
Maybe. I think that I saw a theory that some people think that this is Ginny.
But didn't Ginny die in Kuma's arms?
Some people don't know. Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, we did see that. We saw the scale thing, but we don't know necessarily what happens to the body. We don't know anything else like confirmed, like fully. This character has like one altered eye.
So maybe she got experimented
having the same revolutionary goggles and things like that, like the same outfit as them. We've never seen anybody have the same revolutionary style outfit in this whole series besides Revolutionary Army people.
Listen, hey, Oda covered her face for a reason.
Yeah,
he don't really just be covering people's faces. Loki's is a different story because it's just his eyes, but over here covering all of the nose and down.
Yeah.
Is it for aesthetic? I don't think so. So that's a really good point. And honestly, Bonnie is here on Elbap. So perhaps once Gunko makes contact with Bonnie, it'll like spark something. And it's like, wait a minute, I know you.
Or it could just be Ginny's body.
Would you? Oh man, that'd be even worse.
Right? It could just be Ginny's body. It could be a Ginny clone.
True. Although I hope it's not a clone. Again, like
clones are an option. I know we don't love the clone thing, but Oda has opened that can of worms, unfortunately, because Stussy exists and Miss Bucket exists at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Would you be upset if it was a Ginny clone or Ginny herself? Because again,
Oda's gonna have to explain the fuck out of it being Ginny herself, but can easily explain it being a Ginny clone since Ginny was taken to Marie Joie and basically tested on this whole time.
By Saturn.
You know what I mean? But Riasat believes Gunko could be emo in disguise, so
yeah, that's the comment I was referring to. Well, he said it earlier in the chat. He said it again just now.
Chill. Shay's over here not gonna lie. We'll buy a t-shirt with Corey's face on it saying rent a girl level just to support my goat. Listen, man.
Oh, yo, the people, there's a supply, there's gotta be a demand.
What we are not making is a shirt that says y'all can make all the random art y'all want, but we are not making a shirt that says that. Not happening.
Rent a Corey?
Rent a Corey. I mean, for the right price, you can rent me. Nah.
Everybody's got a price.
Everybody's got a price.
Let's see. If you say you don't, you're a fucking liar.
If you say you don't, then you ain't just heard the price yet. That's all.
That's like exactly. That's a game that we play in our office all the time. Like, oh, would you do this for this amount of money? And like some people swear they'll say no, but like once you hit a certain amount, like realistically, that's the thing that people have to get through their heads. If you see it in front of your face, pause. It's hard to say no.
Rose said, I don't think so. Laugh at myself. Shamrock going back, but Emu staying doesn't make sense. It's way too early. Plus, Gunko eyes are different from Emu. Wizzo, make that shirt. We're not making that shirt. We're not making that shirt. Royalty, you making some good points. Y'all are feeling funny today. Y'all best.
True, but that could all be part of the disguise. But I mean, if you're gonna go so far as to put bandages on your face, and I don't know, it could be anybody. At the end of the day, it could be a brand new character for all we know.
So because of the wording in which like this thing that Somers is saying, to know love is to wound one another. I think whatever his ability is, he has the ability that's hurting people from getting close to the kids, right?
Ooh, because the teachers care for the children. So because you're trying to help them.
Yeah, it may not be like the direct correlation, but him saying that, he's being spicy, right? And then asking the whole "what are you afraid of" thing is adding to what Killingham's ability seems to be, which is the nightmares and the them going to sleep thing. And it seems like because he's always sleeping, he was met when we was he was sleeping when we met the character. So that could just be a regular thing they'd be doing. Like he was waking up.
I gotta look it up.
I forget what chapter. What was 3 chapters ago now? I think
probably 1140.
Yeah. So when they showed up, he was like waking up.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. He was just awake.
Well, they crashed down, and immediately he's like, "Where are we leaving from? Where's the abyss?" And now he's just wide awake, bro.
Oh, I'm wide awake. But yeah, I think that's they're using all 3 of their abilities in tandem to carry out this mission. It's not just him just sitting around and doing nothing. So Gunko's directing, he's keeping them from touching, and he's he's putting them, out of commission and keeping everybody else distracted, Killingham.
So Somers' ability, what kind of devil fruit? I'm not gonna say it's hockey. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not hockey.
Just like Loki's lightning, I don't think it's hockey. What kind of devil fruit ability is that? It's the reflection fruit. It's the
we done got introduced to the arrow fruit. I don't know what he's gonna introduce anymore.
Yeah, it could be the spite fruit.
He's he can do anything, right?
Yeah.
Counterattack. It's gonna be a Wobbuffet fruit.
Wobbuffet, yo.
The wobble fruit. Wobble fruit.
I would be fine with that. So what do you think is like the HP bar of these nightmarish monsters?
I think that they're gonna be be able to get taken out easily.
The
But
thing is
not
that they're
they're
huge. Do you
huge.
see Usopp going up against these things?
No, but I
What's
think
Usopp's
I
role
do
here?
think that Zoro can like one shot one of these.
Yeah, probably. He already killed that dragon in Punk Hazard that we see there.
Yeah,
Very similar.
very similar. Um, but all the imagery here is interesting. I was weak because I was like, I forgot that bro said that he was scared of his mom, but I said, oh, it's because they scared of Big Mom. They made a Big Mom and they made a Zeus.
Oh, yeah, but they said my mom.
Yeah, he said my mom, but I was like, baby, I was like, oh, maybe just like because everybody's know what Big Mom did. Maybe everybody's just scared of Big Mom.
Yeah, no, that because that looks. I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
Um, so I know that so I know that all the Straw Hats are gonna have something to do with this because the Walrus School has to be like not too far away from where they are feasting right now in the village. And I'm gonna bring it up again. I just said it. Where is Usopp's role going to be in this fight?
he's
Do you
gonna
think
fight
Usopp's?
Killingham, bro.
Do you think he's gonna fight Killingham,
I
the
think it's
Nightmare
gonna be
guy?
him. I think it's gonna be
You
him
like
versus
that
Kill.
theory?
It's the only thing he has.
Is
It's
that
like
right?
it's the only option he has right now, bro.
Do you think he's gonna lock in against Killingham, kind of like he locked in with Perona? Like I'm the only one that can fight Perona because of my
If he's
negativity.
drunk enough,
Oh yeah, yo.
drunken
Sometimes,
style,
yo, he might
Usopp,
got the
the drunken style
the
Usopp,
the drunken slingshots.
right? Maybe Usopp doesn't even have nightmares. Maybe all he has is fears with no nightmares.
Fear.
I don't know if that make any.
So
I don't know if that makes any sense.
no. So the Usopp Killingham matchup. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people really think that that's like where he can shine. And you know what, guys? If Usopp ends up being the one to save these kids, kudos to him. I'm telling you right now, that is not going to be enough for me this arc for Usopp.
Damn. Even if he fights Killingham,
I don't. It's not going to be enough. I'm telling you right now. If he does fight Killingham, I really hope that he gets some kind of like upgrade along the way. Maybe like Killingham's got him on the ropes. Usopp's down on his luck, and he unlocks some form of hockey, whether or not it's in putting armament hockey in his slingshots or developing his observation hockey more. If that happens, okay, cool. But I just need an epic panel of Usopp, man. I need to see glory on Pink, bro. I need like because this is supposed to be his arc. And you know what somebody was playing around with the other day? They said they heard a theory, or no, I think it might have been my friend's theory that Usopp is going to be the one to pick up Loki's hammer at some point. Don't ask me why. It's not my theory, but that somehow Usopp's going to be the one to pick up that hammer and take a swing. And maybe that's how he beats Killingham. Loki's like, catch. And Usopp's like, what are you talking about? Oh, wait, this weighs like nothing. I am worthy because of the Mjolnir reference or whatever. But I need Usopp to do something. I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. If he's going to fight Killingham, kudos. But make it look good.
But make it look good. Royalty said, it's like Brooks' powers. You'd expect the power of the underworld to be fire, but it's ice. So I think that's what Oza's doing with the Kirin Devil Fruit, because Kirins are usually good, but he's creating nightmares. Okay. There's the lore. That's the lore for the Kirin. And
little inversion there.
Yeah. Switching it up. The hardest Usopp fought was against his own captain. These are facts.
Yep.
These are facts. His best fight was in Water 7.
The way that man was like Batman.
Yeah.
He had prep time.
Can I sell you now on Luffy versus GUNKO? And either Zoro versus Somers or
Shamrock's gone.
Shamrock's gone. Either Zoro versus Somers or Scopper Gaban.
Scopper Gaban is not going to be in this fight whatsoever. I don't think we're going to see Scopper Gaban until after everything's over. That's why he said if this island's still standing.
You don't think Scopper Gaban would fight? I'm saying age, right? I'm taking into account old characters. You don't think Scopper Gaban comes to help save his kid?
Oh, okay. That's a good point.
He's not a bad dad.
Yeah, he's not. He does care about his kid. That's a really good point. Okay. But even if Scott Gabon does come to like help his kid, I don't think that Scott Gabon can run the ones with any of these God Knights.
Well,
You know,
I'm
he's
not
gonna
saying
need
Scott
help.
Gabon's gonna win. I just said
Yeah.
he's gonna be the one fighting Somers because this
But not beating him.
but not beating him. Just because it's you fight doesn't mean beating, right? I mean, we got proven that in Egghead, right? Like technically, Zoro didn't beat Lucci.
Mm-hmm.
So now that like GUNKO is saying this line, and I had been preaching beforehand, like GUNKO going against what Nika, what the Sun God, what Luffy can do would be GUNKO's worst nightmare because everything that GUNKO's ability like goes upon is forced to follow this path, like kind of like whatever it is, and that's the exact opposite of what Luffy
Luffy's freedom.
embodies and what the Sun God Nika doesn't live in those such limitations. So that's why I've been thinking it would be Luffy versus GUNKO.
I wouldn't be upset. Listen, Luffy's gonna have to fight somebody. At this point, I think we can all agree it's not going to be Loki. You know,
No.
I don't think that they're gonna. If they have a fight, it'll be a squabble.
Squabble.
It won't be anything crazy.
Maybe
so
Loki fights all these things.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but if Luffy fights GUNKO, I'm fine with it. But I kind of would want. Do we? Okay, hold on, real quick. Because I'm really trying to break down, like Luffy always, Elbaf is Warlands. This arc has been foreshadowed for so long. So for me, if it ends up, if Luffy's big bad ends up being GUNKO, it's gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth. I'm gonna walk away from that going.
I didn't say big bad, right?
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just bringing that up. Like if he fights GUNKO, cool. But that's making me think like this isn't the climax of Elbaf. Like it was okay in Egghead Island because Egghead Island was just supposed to be like, you know,
well, we didn't know
along the way.
Right.
But it didn't turn out to be like huge, you know. Elbaf is supposed to be on the same level as kind of like Wano, you know. There's supposed to be a big story here. Well, so this kind of seems like a step along the way. Sure, they're going to beat the Holy Knights, but what comes next on Elbaf?
Okay, so you're assuming that we're going to beat the Holy Knights, right? And I'm reading the chat here. They're saying Shade says, "I get the feeling that we are going to take a fat L in this arc." Right?
Okay.
You're assuming everything goes right. In your head, you're like everything's
in this squabble. Yes.
No, I'm saying for the arc. Right? I'm taking into account the whole arc. Just because I say it's going to be Luffy versus GUNKO doesn't mean that that's going to be the climax of the arc. That just means it's going to be Luffy versus GUNKO. The same way it was Luffy versus Lucci, within 10 chapters, 15 chapters of Egghead. And you could have fooled us into thinking, whoa, what the fuck? Right? We had no idea how many times it was going to escalate. Right. So just because I say it's going to be Luffy versus GUNKO.
No, of course.
Doesn't mean I think this is the final fight. I don't know what else is about to happen on this island. You know what I mean? I just think that is going to be who checks GUNKO.
Right.
And I think Scapper Gabon having a hard time against Somers, who's also an old man. And we tend to see the old people fight the old people in this series.
Mm-hmm. Rayleigh, Kizaru.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's that would make sense to me. And then however else they handle Killingham, who knows? I don't know. Maybe Zoro and Luffy, maybe Zoro and Sanji actually got to team up for once and fight Killingham.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? It was the first time we actually get to see them team up. These are just, hopes, but I don't know how this is. Who knows? Who knows how much longer this is about to go? We're only 20 chapters into Elbaf, as Shade is saying. It's been great so far. So, but he's saying he has no doubts that Oda's going to deliver with Usopp. So I don't know. About that.
Cheers to that.
I don't know about that. The Pop Greens is going to go crazy, right, Wizzo?
Royalty says if Gabon fights, he's going to die. I don't think he's going to die.
I mean,
not until I don't know. I feel like we need to get more from Gabon before he kicks the bucket. A lot of people are over here thinking that he's got the last poneglyph.
I think so too, but like that's all he needs to give. I don't need that much more from him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But we haven't gotten that yet. So
here's the dying poneglyph over there. That's all I need.
Yo, no, I don't think so.
Look
I
at
don't
his
think
face.
so. That's crazy, bro. No. There's no way he's gonna go down like that.
Tell my wife I can't be the mountain eater anymore.
Find yourself a new climber.
Find yourself ice climbers. Rosie, the size of these monsters make the tail beasts from Naruto look like puppies. I don't know about the scale. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is a giant land, and these are giants amongst giants.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's and Wizzo, we'll read one more last chat before we start to wrap up and give our final thoughts. I'm sticking with my theory that the fight goes to the Holy Land. Shade 24, I agree. Yeah, totally possible.
I like using that summoning circle to like teleport back to the Holy Land.
They can't. They can need the mark.
Yeah.
Unless somebody and you need the mark to even use it. So they can't just use that.
Well, yeah. Fair enough. Cool.
All right. Well, how you feeling about the chapter overall?
This chapter I'll probably give it. I'm okay with giving it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm around the same. 7 out of 10. A lot of it was spending time with Big Ange and them kids.
Yeah, a lot of explanation. Saul had a moment here. Principal Tusk had a moment here. It was all cool seeing the teachers do their thing, getting involved in extracurriculars.
Shade is cooking.
What?
If Emu blesses us with his presence in Elbaf, things are going to change, or we get overwhelmed by the rest of the Gods Knights. Now, that's the thing. Anybody can flood on Elbaf at any minute because the portal is still just there.
True. But then what's the point of calling Shamrock back home?
Because they have shit to handle over in Mary so then why they want him there.
So then why would Emu or the rest of the Gods Knights
Well, we don't know how bad this is about to go.
Yeah.
Like this could reach the point where like Emu's like, fine, I'll do it myself.
And that's why he or she wants Shamrock to come back and watch after the Holy Land because he himself is leaving. Because it's not going to be the Gorosei.
Well, I don't think it's that. I just think that maybe shit hits the fan so bad, kind of like Egghead with everything going on, that they thought that they could handle the Straw Hats. That Emu pulls I'm coming there. And it doesn't mean that this is the final fight, but maybe Emu shows himself to them. Looks. Maybe we run away, or maybe they leave. I don't know. Something I could see Emu showing at least themselves maybe somewhere towards the climax of this arc that really leaves us in shambles for us to finally get our lick back in the next arc or the arc after. You know what I mean? Because there's probably maybe 2 or 3 more arcs after this, max.
Right.
Don't know the length, but anything's possible in Elbaf. It's Warland. It's huge. It's a huge arena.
And we're only getting started. There's still a lot more that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So you're giving it a 7 too?
Yeah, giving it a 7. But shout out to Rhea sat here and liked the stream. Yeah, shout out to everybody who came through for the stream. Shout out to Natalie for the donation. Shout out for Wizzo to the donation. Shout out to Zah for the donation. Tonight we really, really appreciate you guys. Just so you know, Danny will be streaming Blue Lock on Wednesday. Kimmy will also be streaming Kingdom Hearts on Wednesday night because she's moving to Wednesdays instead of Sundays. So that's going to be coming up. And we have a lot more other things. We're going to be doing Sailor Moon. We've been binging Sailor Moon. We're doing 5 episodes at a time. We're watching on Hulu. So if you want to follow us on that journey of me and Danny watching Sailor Moon for the first time, we'll be doing that either Fridays or Saturdays, depending on like if life gets in the way. Right now it's on Friday, but who knows how the rest of the week is going to pan out.
Yep.
Yeah. But make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you guys get notified for more content we put out. Leave a comment if you're watching after the fact. Let us know your thoughts on chapter 1142, which is a mouthful.
Yes.
A mouthful. 1142. I was like, damn, we here already. I could have sworn we was just on 1124.
I know, man. Again, Elbaf, it's going on.
It's going wicked. So thank you again for everybody who came through. Appreciate y'all and enjoy your life.
Have a good one.